You intrigued me. Your articulation is reminiscent of Poe when you describe.
Well, who best describes those types of affairs than Poe?
So, when you spoke of how you strangled that man, how you felt his trachea break and the saliva started to enter his airways and the lack of oxygen dimmed his eyes into unconsciousness.
Must you be so very in public? I barely know you to trust you aren't trying to oats me.
Does your brother know that you killed you killed that man? I mean, does the school know you buried someone?
I mean, more than you being very explicit and loud to people that may hear.
I think you're safe, to be honest.
I see that handkerchief embroidered with an MA in your pocket. But you call yourself Megan Butcher, so the MA must stand for a name you'd rather not own. I'm talking maybe a Megan Esther? The heirs to the Esthers?
You know, for a teacher, you are sharper than most. But from your writing and how you've managed to not get entrapped by the authorities, I suppose it makes sense. But I know you have your limits, otherwise I wouldn't be here.
We all have our limitations. I suppose yours is as far as your father money.
Now, interestingly, limitations can be bypassed. For instance, if you were to lose this index finger, somehow, your brain instinctively bypasses the use for it and transfers it to the middle finger. So, writing, which you love, is still possible, along with all the other after-school activities you do. Anyway, where are my manners? Let's get back to why we're here then. So, you want my help, yes?
Yes. Why did you do that?
If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavour.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Perfect. So, what I propose is the best way to learn is to do and make it a sort of game.
A game?
Well, I think we make ourselves better by having another at our heels while we do it.
So you propose a competition?
I don't want to sit on the sidelines in your endeavours. Games are what make this worth it, Alison.
So be it. What's the first step to this serial killing game?
You see you branding yourself as genre before you've even discovered your individuality.
Being with an individual, and before you know it, you have created a type. Being with a type, and you find you have created nothing.
Fitzgerald. How uncouth.
You're not the only one with the codes. You know, I read too.
How quaint. The mouse wants to play. Okay, I made the first move. Now I think it's your turn. Be elegant.
Hard to do some with my hand in this state.
Oh, don't be so effete. It's only proximal flanks dislocated from the index metacarpal. Should we say 1 week? Meet here, same time. Have fun